This is a hot topic. I'm wanting to do these in around 5 minutes or less, but this one's going over that. Election 2024. I should have made this one sooner, but then I didn't get around to it, and then I wasn't going to. Now I feel like I have to. I gotta speak the truth on this. As the saying goes, the truth shall set you free, which is also the intent of this video. And not only knowing the truth and speaking the truth, but also acting in truth and living in truth is what it would take to set us free. And that's not always easy to do, so let's work on that. For the sake of time, we're going to bypass all the topics that led us to this point, such as politics in general, or the parties involved, or who you should vote for, who you shouldn't vote for, or if you should vote at all. We're gonna have to push all that to the side for now. Of course, we know who this won. This is not about who voted for who, and I don't have anything against either candidate. Somebody gotta speak the truth about these things. I did a report one time on the 10 richest men in the world. This guy was further down the list at the time, but I read up on him anyway. One thing that stuck out at me is the fact that this guy is directly related to the guy that was the head of the ABC intelligence agency when they went in and raided Nikola Tesla and took all his designs. The same guy who just became best friends with a person that out the blue started a company called Tesla. But that's all just coincidence, I'm sure. And whether it's good or not, I don't know. But the best friend who shall also remain nameless is the only person in the world known for sending a car to space. I mean, well, did anybody witness? Did you guys see any of you guys actually watch the car in space? I tell you what, in lieu of this video and all the recent events that have happened, go back and watch that again in its entirety. Matter of fact, hit the pause button now, go watch it, come back and tell me what you think. In my opinion, it was a great display of something or another. I mean, in multiple interviews, he himself even said, well, let's listen to what he said.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen the images
Yeah.
of it with the...
That looks fake.
It looks
That's
fake.
how you know it's real.
Is that how you know it's real?
Wait, what? When he got away with making a statement like that, they knew they had y'all. So as to not laugh ridiculously out loud at the absurdity of such a statement, I will instead say, put down that juice. What are y'all doing? You know when we go over their house, we cannot drink the juice. Put that juice down. Put it down. And he goes on to say,
But how do the images get to us?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So how is that getting to us?
Yeah, with a radio.
How many megapixels is that image?
Not that many, actually.
Really?
No, I mean, it's probably a couple megapixels, something like that.
So like an old flip phone.
Yeah.
Where's the camera that's taking this photo?
There's a camera on a stick.
Really?
Yeah.
And it didn't break off?
No. I mean, we thought it might, but
What is that one up there that shows the whole car? Is that fake?
that's fake.
Is that real?
That's real.
Wow. It says "Don't panic" on the screen.
Yeah. Don't panic.
now, where in the world have I witnessed this type of logic being used effectively? Oh, I know, in the world of wrestling. This all reminds me of the one where the guy makes the Statue of Liberty disappear. It all looks believable enough, but you know an illusion is in there somewhere. And that's just a couple of things that got me a little skeptical about this whole charade. And also assuming the fact that most of y'all are from the universe where there was never a law against convicted felons voting, and they could even hold the highest office in the land. Now let's push all that to the side like conjecture and talk about the attempted erasure of the incumbent seen in the picture. There are a few things which no one has seemed to have noticed. Some things I feel as though someone has to point out. This guy comes out and says things like he's gonna dismantle the deep state or drain the swamp. He says a lot of things that men in that position before him have said and got their head knocked off. he be saying stuff that the guy with the funny little mustache said, which brought the world of war to his front doorstep. You know, the head of Hydra. No one seems to be noticing these things. With the amount of money that they say this man has, how are you gonna dismantle the deep state? To have the type of money that you have, aren't you in the deep state yourself? If by draining the swamp you mean eliminating your competition, then okay, that makes sense. If you ask me, with all the money that he got, he could help change the world without ever even holding public office. Nobody wants to point that out, though. In searching for a point of reprieve, I will end this one like this. Why is it that after the first attempted deletion, as soon as he stood up, the first thing he did when he stood up was give the Black Power sign as shown in the image on the screen? The very next thing he did right after that, he gave the Hail to Hydra sign. Now, we can argue this ain't that or that ain't it if you want to, but we don't have to. But I urge you, go back and watch that footage again, if it even still exists, and you tell me. Did he just throw up the Black Power sign and the Hail to the Hydra sign right there on national TV? Put your answers in the comments.